again.
Bitch, yeah, best believe I need the first baddie chain. I best believe taking her as a joke at this point. Like, bitch, you don't run nothing. At least you don't fucking run me. I know that already.
Oh, she's taking it.
We're all just chilling at the table, and we just came up with this bright idea. Shay, Jaden, let's go take these bitches' beds.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
It was a lot of y'all, like me personally, if I wanted to go do that to somebody, but let me finish. If all of y'all ran in there and rushed them, and I think that shit is corny. I fought those two bitches. That shit's gonna look crazy. It's gonna look like y'all was bullying.
Yep. Just like I thought. Yep.
I feel like she just wanna insert herself in some motherfucking shit. She a motherfucking Sims card.
Corny, lame, boo, tomato.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna talk about Baddies Gone Wild, episode 4. And yeah, I like this episode. It was very entertaining from start to finish. But it was a lot of groupthink mentality that I didn't like. I feel like a lot of girls. Don't get me wrong. I'm a nosy ass bitch, so I get it. You want to watch the mess, but there's a lot of girls that was doing a lot of stuff that, you know, they said, oh well, I wasn't a part of it, but you was kicking the door for the girls to get inside. We're gonna talk about it. Like, comment, subscribe, let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, wanted, securing the bag.
All right, y'all, so we just starting Baddies Gone Wild, and this is when Ming Lee over here got a battery put in her back to fight over here Shay. Ming, the girl got her shirt off. Like, what are we doing? It's just titties. Like, how can y'all fight somebody with their titties? Like, oh my God. Jesus Christ. But y'all, we back though. Last weekend I couldn't really do the lives just because I was over here out in DC popping my shit. Ooh, Nick. Yeah, Ming didn't really get her ass beat, but it was just like, Ming didn't really get her ass beat, but it's just like, Ming, you really didn't do much. Period. So we start the episode where we left off, where we see Ming over here fighting Shay. And I'm just looking at Ming like, okay, you know, you didn't get your ass beat, cool, but you're popping it. And I'm looking at Ming, and I get it from the other girls, just like, girl, you are 19 years old, you're a little girl. Like, girl, these girls probably like 25, 26, 27. Like, I'm not about to put my hands on this little girl, but if you wanted that bad, girl, I would give it to you. Not a problem. My whole thing with Shay is Shay literally has went through 7 girls at this time. Like, she has really just whoa. So y'all want to pick on her, y'all can pick on her. But I'm just like, it just looks dumb. So Ming comes out, and, you know, Gloss is over here popping it. She fight Gloss again. And my whole thing with Gloss is just like, girl, get in there. You want to fight so bad, get in there. You want to do one of these. I don't condone violence, mind you. But you want to do one of these. Like, girl, get in there. What are you doing? My whole thing with Gloss, like, why you want to fight? Like, you didn't want to fight beforehand, but now you want to fight. And, like, I ain't going to say that anyone lost. It looked like Shay to get some licks in. Shay, right now, you know, Shay standing on it. Even though I know you bitches don't like her. She's standing on it. Yeah, you want to fight so bad, Gloss, right? I don't like Gloss. I don't know who this girl was anyway, but I don't like her. She is you needed another girl to give you a segue for you to fight this girl. When you just saw her fighting, instead of you saying, hey, I want my favorite ones too, you needed a segue. And you use Ming as your segue. Oh, I'm gonna fight for Ming.
I'm so confused, I ain't gonna lie. Me too. Why she don't want to fight me? I hit her and you did want to fight me.
Yeah, you wanted to fight me because I was small,
yeah, that's all she do.
Like, literally, that's a bully, bro.
No, if you had an issue with her, you should have fought for her. And like I said last episode, I think you're lame for that. I don't know who Gloss was before. I don't know who she is now. She's like, well, you know, I'm quiet and I'm da-da-da. Because, you know, Ming comes back upstairs. You know, Ming and Gloss, they over here amped up like, yeah, bitch, I did my big one. I did this, I did that. I'm just like, Ming, did you really do your big one? Did you really do? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, we know she's a little girl, so I'm just like, I get it. You know, she amped, she hyped, cool. TVs, the cameras, the lights. And she was like, well, you know, I'm a celebrity. Girl, do we?
I beat your low-key. Don't ever feel like you can be fake towards me. Just tell me to my face, because I will let you know how I feel. You got me up.
I'm confused. So Ming's talking about, I come on here because I'm a celebrity, bitch. Don't be doing that shit, da da da. But didn't you say you're trying to disassociate yourself from Nicki. You're not trying to be, oh, I'm Nicki Minaj's sister, so you should just come on as just another girl. So I'm confused on art. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Really not trying to be funny. Not. Is she a celebrity? Okay. Do we know you're a celebrity? Because to be honest, you said you want to come on here not to be associated with Nicki Minaj. So if you not want to be associated with Nicki Minaj, are you a celebrity? No shade. But after, you know, they get done talking there, we go upstairs and we see Rella G, Daisy, Coco, Erica, and someone else. But, you know, Rella's just basically talking, you know, they're just conversing, and they get on the whole New York beef. And Janelle's. And they get on the whole New York beef, and you know, Daisy's just like, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just different from these New York ass bitches, and it's just different. I'm just like, girl, you're Rochester, New York. You're from New York.
New York City and fucking Rochester, bitch. Don't act stupid. Nobody know nothing about Rochester, yes, bitch. Yes, the fuck they do. Bitch, yeah. Best believe
I don't know the culture in New York, so girl, fuck me. But you're from New York. Like, what are you talking about? Like, and my whole thing is, the reason why I like Rella G is because Daisy could literally dust her. We know this, right? But it doesn't matter about that. That's irrelevant. Like, girl, you could probably be mad. Okay, I'm still gonna pop my shit and say what I gotta say. And then for her to go over, like, you know, they going back and forth. You know, Rella's just like, girl, I don't give a fuck. You probably didn't know who I was, but you know who I am now. You know, she just doing it. I'm just like, girl, clock it, right? So then Daisy's just like, yeah, you know, I heard your music before, but you know, it's cute or whatever, but you got a ghostwriter. Girl, you sound like a fucking hater.
Seems like Daisy might have been, you know, tuned into Rella's stuff, and she might think the music's just too fire that Rella can't write it herself. I don't know, but I just feel like that's some hater shit.
You sound like a fucking hater, and those are things I just don't like, right? So I'm over here watching Daisy and Rella over here go back and forth, right? The reason why I like Rella is the simple fact is Daisy is a monster with the hands. We know this. Okay? Well, Rella, I vibe with her because the fact that you know what Daisy could do. We've seen it at least 12 times now. Honestly, truly. But you ain't scared. And I like that. This is why she got my vote last week, because I'm just like, stand up to this big bitch. For me, Daisy's like, oh, you're boring. Daisy, you fall into the background too. The only reason you pop is because you over here trying to check somebody off of what they're doing. Why are you worrying about another grown-ass woman? Clock that.
Go wild, bitch. All right, I'm wild, bitch. Shut up, my dick. Shut up. my dick, bro. Who's on your dick? Shut the fuck up. I'm a celebrity. Bitch, I never knew who you was. Okay, well, now you do, bitch.
Spooky. Why she ate that?
But Coco didn't say, oh, yeah, you know, Bahati was over here talking about you, saying that, oh, you followed her to the whole room thing and you was talking about her. Da, da. My whole thing is, instead of you all just asking the person what they said, y'all take the word of a bitch that y'all don't even know for 48 hours. Y'all just like, oh, you telling the truth. Yeah. You could have a messy bitch in there just trying to cause drama and just trying to over here just stir the tea. So they get on Jaden. And Jaden's just like, well, you know, the reason why they're like, you know, you can't let these girls punk you. Like, they're playing in your face. She's like, well, my arm hurt. My whole thing is like, yes, I get that your arm hurt and people will be over here down. Cool, I get it. But you got a girl over here telling you into your face that she's going to beat your ass day in and day out. You have a girl basically threatening you, saying she's going to do this in the third. You're a grown-ass woman. She's a grown-ass woman. Y'all bleed just the same way as each other bleed. So no bitch is going to try to tell you that she's going to do anything to you. Like, at the end of the day, you need to stand up and just like, girl, okay, you want to do this? I'm going to get my ass beat, but I'm going to stand up. And people are going to respect you. It's not about you being weak. It's about people respecting you. I feel like with Daisy and Rella, I feel like Daisy was just like, you know what? I respect this bitch. She ain't scared. I haven't seen no fear put in her heart. Daisy seemed like the type of girl that she's going to try somebody. And Daisy at this point, I hate to say, but Daisy, you do look like a bully. You look like a girl that you like. She's like, oh yeah, because you know I'm the big dog. Girl, who? And she's like, yeah, you know y'all bitch is boring. Daisy, what have you done? I'm just like, oh, this girl is not boring. Like, for when it comes to other, like if I went out to the club and Daisy was out in the club, I would not be like, oh girl, she's lit. Would it? When it was that club scene that they did last episode, tell me one scene they filmed with Daisy. Exactly, none, because she's not a lit bitch. So it's just like, it is what it is. When it comes to fighting, that's she gives it. She gives it. I'll give her that. But other than that, nothing. So you want to talk about somebody boring, girl? Like, let's really talk about it. Honestly, truly. You know, the girls are over here doing wild bitches take shots downstairs. And we see Jaden, Coco, and we see Shay in the bedroom, sleep. Minding their business, doing their thing, whatever. So the girls come up with this plan. They say, you know what? Let's do bad girl style. We're taking these bitches' bads.
I just don't trust shit. I don't trust them. So I'm just not gonna do it.
Cool. Do your thing. This Baddies gone wild. We gotta make it entertaining. Take their bed. So they go upstairs and they start banging on the door. Jaden's like, what the fuck? So Jaden unlocks the door and opens the door. I'm like, that's a weak bitch 101, because girl, what are you doing? You know none of these bitches really fuck with you. What are you doing? So she opens the door, they bum rush her. Boom. They come inside and they're like, you ever take your bed, bitch? So they over here take Shay's bed. Shay's over here trying to act like she's asleep. It's 9 bitches to 3 that's in the bed. Mind you, Coco's immune because they didn't really try to fuck with her. So it was really 2. So they're like, Shay. Somebody throw peanuts at her. It was Ming. And they're like, Shay, what's up? What's up, Shay? Get up. Get up. They take Shay's luggage. My whole thing is this. To touch someone's property, I don't fuck with that, because you don't know what somebody been through to get to what they got. You don't know what somebody had to go through, how hard they had to work to earn the shit they have. So for you to put your hands on somebody else's property is licensed for an ass whooping. So I get Shay didn't want to fight. She did all that fighting. Shay literally been in 3 fights at this point. Cool. That night. But at that point, I wanted Shay to just start swimming in a sea of girls. Like, girl, knock their head off their shoulders.
You gonna let them say that? Hey, bitch, y'all should have woke up swinging.
Periods.
Ain't no way a bitch coming in my bed, in my room, and taking my bed, and I'm gonna just look at them like they're gonna give it back.
Because I just don't see myself in that situation where I'm letting anybody disrespect me. I don't let nobody disrespect me in my own personal life. I'm a boss in my life. Period. Like, that's just what I do. But I would never let nobody disrespect me in that way, to just touch my shit and just, you're going home. Am I? See me home, because you're touching my shit, I'm touching yours too. Because they're like, oh, where's Shay going? Oh, she's running away. Oh, baby, I would have been upstairs over here crashing out in a shit. Bad Girls Club season 14, after they're pissing shit. No rules, bitch. So after they take Shay's bed and they put it in Emery's room, but I'm like, Emery, you putting the beds in your room, like, that's gonna do anything? Like, girl, you just been my first target. That's it. But you know, the thing about Jaden is the fact that you thought you were safe. They were picking on Shay. You talk about all the other girls. Y'all didn't do anything to stop it, bitch. You didn't do anything to stop it for Shay. Right. So they were just like, you know what, Jaden, you gotta go too.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
All right, y'all, so I'm gonna give you guys a quick intermission just to like the video. I'm gonna give y'all some seconds to like that video. Go ahead and like that video. Starting now.
Vertigo in your mind like wicked. Kiki said slave him wicked.
Slave him.
Spinning all around. Bad bitch fall to the ground. Walking drunk and sober now. Confused and I see how. Yeah, 2 degrees, make you want to freeze. Get your ass up, take it back to believe. Yeah, said believe, not ballin'. You really wanna try to ball on me? 3 points like a courtyard, but you really don't wanna get the goat yard.
All right, thank you. And Jenny was like, no, my shoulder, girl, I can't go. No, don't take my bed. What are y'all doing? It was TT. TT's like, you're a girl, I fuck with you, but girl, no, you don't. If you're touching my bed, you don't fuck with me. And TT would have had to run it right then and there. Like running right then and there. I'm like, girl, my hands just moved on its own. Just how you hit Daisy, girl, you better take some more shots and just whoa. Okay. They take both their beds and they both sitting on a motherfucking box spring. Crazy. I'm like, y'all got to do something. My whole thing with Shay is just like, I will give you this. You did just fight three girls. Cool. I will give you that. But Jaden, girl, you have no excuse to why you letting these girls take your bed and you just cool with it. So Jaden locks the door And all the girls are over here just banging on the door like wild animals. Coco's like, you bitch, you ain't about to hold me hostage. Mind you, they said something about, oh, we about to take her luggage. So that's why she locked the door. So Coco, I get why Jaden's upset with Coco, because I would have been upset with her too. Because girl, you hear them saying they're going to take our luggage. You talk about holding them hostage. Bitch, you're asleep. You're over here with your bra off, titties hanging down to the floor. Honestly. So you, like, girl, you talk about hold somebody hostage, you're asleep. Now you're playing games. So she's just like, yeah, you bitch, you're trying to hold me hostage. So I'm happy that Jaden popped on Coco, because you're trying to play games. I don't give a fuck about none of that. At the end of the day, you heard these bitches talking about they trying to take my motherfucking luggage, and you sitting up here like, oh, well, you're not about to hold me hostage. Girl, ain't nobody holding you hostage. You're asleep, bitch, with your titties out. What are you gonna do, bitch? You're asleep. So Jaden and her start going back and forth because, you know, the girl, she opened the door and, you know, she just like, the producers, well, I guess the security was like, came in to escort them to the hotel. But she started popping it with Coco's just like, yeah, this bitch is over here opening the door. Like, you know, they're trying to take my luggage. This is so weird as fuck. And Coco's like, girl, at the end of the day, instead of giving that energy to me, you didn't get this energy to the girls that took your mattress. True, but she's giving it to you. So what's up? So Jaden's just like, girl, instead of worrying about me, what you need to worry about is that motherfucking black eye, bitch. I'm like, clock it, because really it looks nasty. I don't like it, honestly, truly. Oh, all the girls are just acting like they just like, yeah, they're out the house. Mind you, groupthink mentality. The girls are just doing their thing. I get it, cool. The next day, we see Rella, Daisy, TT, and Emery in a room, and I'm assuming that Daisy and Rella probably just cool now. You know, girl, I respect the fact that, you know, you popped your shit, cool. They
today, like, we're going on an excursion.
Just talk about, oh, we took the girls' beds. You know, they probably want to get vengeance, da. But they bring up Bahati. And mind you, Bahati and Oxy were over here in the room after old girls left. And Oxy already feels a way that she's like, I was sleeping in this bed, so why would they take my bed? Two things is right? Oxy, nobody knew that you were sleeping in that bed with two girls. There was literally another room you could have slept in. To which is no. But if you feel offended, if you feel disrespected, say that, right? So the girls are just like, yeah, you know, I'm just trying to see what's gonna happen. Woo. So, you know, we segue over to Jaden and Shay on the beach. I'm just like, oh shit, we got beach scenes. So they just walking like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna tie my hair up, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You know, they talk about their hit list, who they got on the hit list. Shay's like, yeah, you know, I got my bitches on my hit list. I'm about to, you know, do I gotta do whoever threw them peanuts? Yeah, I need that. And Gloss Up, I need that.
Piece away from these hoes, and I am ready to get mine back in this
Who
motherfucking
is
house.
this
Y'all
bitch?
can't run me away. That
She looks good.
Goofies. It's giving my real giving. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Upgrade.
But it's not her. Okay. Oh shit. Because that's two different human beings. What the fuck? Whoever did her face. Oh, sorcery.
The girls are going to be going on an excursion. They're supposed to be going to see the animals. Supposed to. So we see all the girls over here just having a good time on the Sprinter vans. Mind you, I'm not gonna say who was on what van. Too much. Van 1 was Coco, but we see Shay and Jaden come onto the bus. Jaden just basically, you know, they get back on the bus and it's just like, yeah, you know, I just think it's crazy. Like, you know, they're like, how y'all feel about having y'all beds taken? They're like, it ain't nothing. Like, you know, it is what it is. But
So basically, we were all sleeping and we said we were locking our shit up because we felt like it was gonna be some bullshit. We locked the door. Did you pop your shit at me when you had two other bitches that came in there and took your bed? You
basically telling like, why aren't you mad at TT? She took her bed. She was like, it's not that I'm mad at TT. We already made amends. It was what it was. She told me what it was. She cool with me, but she took my bed. She's like, I'm just confused on Coco. And Coco's like, why are you directing it towards me? And it's like, Coco, I'm directing towards you because bitch, she said that she was going to take my luggage and you unlocked the door. That's why I'm over here at you. And to be honest, Jaden, you're doing too much explaining. Because what I would have done is, bitch, you want to play with me? You could do that all this. You could do whatever you want to do. But what I'm going to do is blacken that other eye. Yeah, I'm going to blacken that other eye. Say, I feel disrespected. I need that. Coco like, you feel. That's it. Nothing else to say. I need that from you. Yeah.
It's my room now. It's my room now.
They're like, Jaden, why are you fighting Coco? No. Coco, why are you fighting Jaden? That's what it really is. Coco's like, well, now the room is my room. Coco, you're not that girl. I hate to be that guy. I do like a little bit of Coco, but it's like, you're not that girl to be like, oh, that room is my room. It's not. And I was the other girl. I was like, I was sleeping in that room comfortably too. But we see on the other bus, Oxy, you know, she speaks up. She's just like, you know, I feel this type of way. I feel the girls over here, you know, coming for me. And Gloss up is just like, girl, nobody took her bed. Who knew you were sleeping in that bed? Like, girl, you're irrelevant right now.
We all ran in there and rushed them, and I think that shit is corny. If it's 9 people and 2 people, and y'all got 9 people trying to take your bed.
So she's just like, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, like, I feel you coming for me. And Gloss and Oxy, they stand up, and they just whoop. It was a wrap. And low-key, Oxy had the better strategy to lean back. To lean back and bow. Well,
what you gonna do about it? I feel like you calling me out. I mean, you can feel like that. I don't care.
Yeah, low-key, I'm gonna have to get one to Oxy. Honestly. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. Next week looks really good because it looks like Ming. I'm not saying Ming is scary, and I'm not saying Ming is weak, but Ming, for you to let that girl throw a water bottle at you is crazy. She threw a water bottle at your head and it bounced off. It seemed like you did nothing. That's crazy. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. This was a good episode. It gives me so nostalgic feelings with Bad Girls Club. I'm living. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black View. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a jolly break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite you. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This American all I really asking for. Now I got to go. Got. Bye bye.